Hi there, it's Grania from All About Results. And those of you who know me will know that I do sales training as one of the core things that I offer. So I run a sales confidence program for consultants and freelancers. I do sales training and design programs specifically for sales teams. But I also run my lesser known offer is a sales power hour. And the idea of the sales power hour is for typically actually for the freelancers, consultants, business owners who just want to zone in on a particular piece of selling that they are uncomfortable with. And actually, what can happen is that people perhaps choose it because they don't know which bit of selling it is that they want to improve. So, I want to talk to you about today because there's a couple of lessons, I guess, for all of us, and I know this as a buyer. Is we can be so one of the things that stops us buying is the sense of risk. So we've got two things going on. The first thing is that we aren't convinced or we don't know whether the product and the solution that we're buying is actually going to solve our problem, and we want to know for certain, 100% certain that it is. And the second thing is that we might think the cost of paying for it might only cover or not even cover the value, not cover what we get from it, and we need to be sure that we're going to get more than the cost. The value needs to be greater than the cost that we've paid. So knowing that and knowing what it is from a buying point of view, knowing what it is when I train sales, that we need to think about how do we mitigate risk for our buyers. I'm talking to you today to help you understand how I do that for the sales power hour, because I absolutely recognize that people want to be certain that it's good value for them and it's the right choice. So there's two things. The first thing is that ahead of a power hour, I send you a sales fitness assessment. Now, this might sound daunting, but it's not at all. There are 74 questions, statements really, across 10 sections of the sales process I teach. So those 74 questions you can pretty much rattle through because you'll know the answers or not straight away. The really brilliant thing about it is it gives you an absolute sort of insight, key sort of eye opener actually into some of the things that you already do that you're great at, but some of the things and what are the few things actually that you need to improve. And that alone can be worth a fortune and save you a lot of time, because you might then think, actually, I need more help with my marketing and my product positioning, or I know exactly what it is that I need to improve on sales. And then the second thing we do is once we are on the call, because of that sales fitness assessment, we can use that hour to work really specifically on one or two things that you've identified would make the biggest difference, the biggest impact to your sales, and build your sales confidence and your sales skills. So by doing those two things, you get a huge amount of value. It mitigates the risk. And to be open, I'm very much open book about what the price is. It's a £95 session for 1 hour, completely dedicated to what you need to improve on sales. So I would love to see you. If that's for you, I will pop the link below to book your power hour and to collect your, I will then send the assessment. Follow me on Facebook as well, in the Facebook group, if you want some more tips and you're not ready for power hour yet. And also use that idea in your own business of how do you mitigate risk for people making a decision to buy from you. Hope that helps.